Today I'm showing not entirely a tutorial. It's a thing in Photoshop which um, this is a random number, but I'll say it's probably 85 to 90% of people that have Photoshop don't use or don't know about, and which that is a lot. It's one of the probably the most important features in the program, and hardly anyone uses it. So you know, I I definitely thought I should do a video about it. This one mainly helps the people that are still not comfortable with it. So more for the beginners, but it's still, you can get ones where you don't have to do it yourself. That's the point of this. Okay, so this thing I'm talking about is called Photoshop Actions, and that's the name it's called. You can get these actions from sites like DeviantArt, um, and other websites. Go and Google, do Photoshop Actions, you're going to find some. The thing with actions is everything you do in Photoshop, so like now, it's recognised that I've created a new document of this picture, and that's it at the moment. So I'll say do a new layer. Okay, that's logged in as an action. Create a new layer. Then it says pick brush and does that. Okay, and it will do that. Next, I'll do it again. Maybe change the color to blue on a new layer and do it again. So it's recorded that I've done that layer of brushes. I've done this of brushes and stuff like that. So it records every action you've done on a picture. This can be used for things like I'm going to show. Okay, it's basically you can import actions in, and it will do it automatically for you. So you won't have to go through stage by stage. You can just put an action in, it will do it for you, which is a very handy tool for things that you might want to use in Photoshop. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just got a picture of a girl. Go into window. It should be in the right section, by layers and all that. If it's not there, which it isn't on mine, go to Windows and Actions or Alt F9. This is the Actions tab. As you can see, you got default actions, but what I'm going to do is click this little here, and you can import or load actions. Okay, so I'm going to go to my desktop, and there it is, the BN big picture, and this is an action, an ATN file. That's an action file. So what you're going to do is click load. Okay, so it'll be in a folder. If you wanted to create your own action, so say you've just started, all you do is click that on a new recording. So you got to click that for a new recording, and then you can click record, begin, do all your stages and stop it, and then you can it will save it as a ATN, the file, an action, and you can give it to other people. So if you want to create a great border and a great effect, and you think, oh, I want this on all of my images, or my friend wants the same, just use it as an action. You don't have to do it over again. So what I haven't tried it out, is I've got to play all of these, and it should add something to my picture, hopefully. Right, then it say action set 2000 and da 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 da. This action is set of all actions may be used freely. Continue. If you think another user for these actions, please point them out. Okay, so I think it's doing it. I'm not sure. If it is, it's taking its time. Okay, so there. Continue. There we go. As you can see, it's doing it. Right, I clicked the copyright this way, and as you can see, everything that person did, it's doing it now on my file. I think this was an effect, or to split them up into little pictures, so little portfolio little pictures. You'll see at the end. You can add a perspective as well, so it gives you the freedom to even choose. Maybe you want it facing right ways, maybe you want it left. All it does is simply have another action underneath in the folder. This is such a good mode in Photoshop. To be honest, I don't use it for things that I can't do myself. Okay, there you go. As you can see, it's all, they've cut it up in pictures. Look, saved it all for you. It's cut all that up, and it's already got the layer. It's already add you know, what do you call it? You know, shadows of the pictures, moved them around, and so you've created into little pictures. Okay, continue. So maybe, you know, I want something different. Stop. What I'm going to do is do another perspective. So I'm going to do perspective 2 and click it. So all it does is just change this perspective of the picture, something like so. That's perspective 1. So I'm just going to keep perspective 2, and there you go. So you've just created that from scratch, and that's the whole image. So from that one image, now you've got it into every layer, so you can turn each layer off, and they've created it into a little picture. It's quite a very simple, cool little thing. You can change the background, I think, which is the canvas. So you can even put your own texture, which I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go file open. Not file browse. File open. Go back. It's in my desktop and at vintage, and I'm gonna use something like that. Simply drag it on. It'll be underneath, and yeah, something like that. So what I'm going to do is just brush the edges away, change the opacity. Oh, actually I shouldn't do that. I'll edit through transform just to make it a little bit bigger so it fits better. There. So you've added your own picture. Maybe you want to make it darker, edit adjustments, brightness, contrast, the background anyway. There you go, and make the other one stand out. So there. So from a simple action, you've created this, and you've literally not done anything to the image. There's hundreds and hundreds of these around on the internet. Some you got to pay for, some you don't. Some of them create them into a CD cover, a DVD case, and they are very, very good. I will post this if you want, or link it to you, and hopefully you'll use these. Most of them are pretty good. But then again, I like creating stuff myself instead of using other people's. But for stuff that you can't, or you're not sure how to do, or something that you think that takes so much time to create, you don't want to do it, and you don't want to create a DVD case, just get an action for it. It's very simple. Some of these improve the picture quality, some improve different things, or do effects like this. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully you found it helpful, and you will use actions in the future. So yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. Hope you liked it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and like always, I will see you next time.